Hi, you are welcome to the Real Pic YT YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe Real Pic YT YouTube channel soon. Join us to learn about the world. Today we are going to tell about Liberty Statue. The Statue of Liberty was joint effort between France and the United States intended to commemorate the lasting friendship between the peoples of the two nations. The French sculptor Frederick Auguste Bartholdi created the statue itself out of the sheet of hammered copper, while Alexander Gustave Eiffel, the man behind the famed Eiffel Tower, designed the statue steel framework. The Statue of Liberty was given to the United States and erected atop an American-designed pedestal on a small island in Upper Newyork Bay, now known as Liberty Island, and dedicated by President Grover Cleveland in 1886. Over the years, the statue stood tall as millions of immigrants arrived in America via nearby Ellis Island in 1986. It underwent an extensive renovation in honor of the centennial of its dedication. Today, the Statue of Liberty remains an enduring symbol of freedom and democracy, as well as one of the world's most recognizable landmarks. Around 1865, as the American Civil War drew to close, the French historian Edward de Labaley proposed that French create a statue to give to the United States in celebration of the nation's success in building a viable democracy. The sculptor Frederick Auguste Bartholdi, known for large-scale sculpture, earned the commission. The goal was to design the sculpture in time for the centennial of the Declaration of Independence in 1876. The project would be a joint effort between the two countries. The French people were responsible for the statue and its assembly, while the Americans would build the pedestal on which it would stand and a symbol of the friendship between their peoples. Did you know? The base of Statue of Liberty's pedestal contains exhibits on the mountain's history, including the original 1886 touch. Visitors' access to the Statue of Liberty's touch was halted for good after German operatives set off an exposition on the nearby Blacktown Peninsula during the World War I. Due to the needs to raise funds for the statue, work on the sculpture did not begin until 1875. Bartholdi's massive creation, titled Statue of Liberty, Enlightening the World, depicts a woman holding a torch in her right hand and a tablet in her left, upon which was engraved July 4, 1776, the adoption date of the Declaration of Independence. Bartholdi, who was said to have modeled the woman's face after that of his mother, hammered large copper sheet to create the statue's skin. To create the skeleton on which the skin would be assembled, he called on Alexander Gustave Eiffel, designer of Paris Eiffel Tower. Eiffel built a skeleton out of iron, pylon and steel that allowed the copper skin to move independently, a necessary condition for the strong wing. It would be entered in chosen location of Newyork Harbor. While work went on France on the actual statue, fundraising effort continued in United States for the pedestal, including contest, benefit and exhibitions. Near the end, the leading New York newspaperman Joseph used his paper, The World, to raise the last necessary funds. Designed by the American architect Richard Morris Hunt, the statue pedestal was constructed inside the courtyard of Fontwood, a fortress built for war of 1812, located on Bedloes Island, off the southern tip of Manhattan in Upper New York Bay. 1885, Bartholdi completed that statue, which was disassembled, packing more than 200 crates and ships to New York, arriving that June aboard the French frigate Israel. Over the next 4 months, workers reassembled the statue and mounted it on the pedestal. Its height reached 305 feet, including the pedestal. On October 28, 1886, President Grover Cleveland officially dedicated the Statue of Liberty in front of thousands of spectators. Until 1901, the U.S. Lighthouse Board operated the Statue of Liberty as the statue touch represented a navigation aid for sailors. After that date, it was placed under the jurisdiction for the U.S. War Department due to Frontwood's statue as a still operational army post. In 1924, the federal government made the statue a national monument and it was transferred to the care of the National Park Service in 1933. In 1956, Bedloes Island was renamed Liberty Island, and in 1965, more than a decade after it closed as a federal immigration station, Alice Island became part of Statue of Liberty national movement. By the early 20th century, the oxidation of Statue of Liberty's copper zinc thought exposure to rain, wind and sun had given the statue a distinctive green color known as wet grease. In 1984, the statue was closed to the public and underwent a massive restoration in time for its centennial celebration. Even as the restoration began, the United Nations designed the Statue of Liberty as a World Heritage Site. On July 5, 1986, the Statue of Liberty reopened to the public in a centennial celebration. After the terrorist attack of September 12, 2001, Liberty Island closed for 100 days. The Statue of Liberty itself was not reopened to visitor access until August 2004. In July 2009, the statue's crown was again reopened to public, though visitors must make a reservation to climb to the top of pedestal row to the crown. I think you enjoyed this story, so stay with us to find out what you didn't know about this world. And don't forget to subscribe Real Pic YT YouTube channel. Have a nice day.